Hello all my merry makers, I am Becca and welcome to a yarn haul. If you are a returner, thank you for coming back and witnessing the bunny ears. If you are new here, thanks for checking us out. My videos team consists normally of usually yarn content and tutorials. Today we're having a little bit of yarn content. I went to my favorite art store. I was hoping that I could pick up some more yarn that I had already in my stash, but sadly, Cooper boy, sadly it was not there anymore. So, but I did buy some yarn, and I'm really happy because two of the yarns I bought actually go really well with some yarn that I have in my stash. So even though it's a small little haul, let's get into it. So I'm going to show off the one that is the prettiest by far in my opinion. Look at all the different colors of brown and teal and shiny bits in there. So this is, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can't take this little tag off. There we go. Just so we can read it. So this is Alp Light from Feza. It's a novelty yarn. So it is 45% mohair, 20% acrylic, 10% wool, 10% polyamide, 10% metallic yarn, and 5% polyester. It says it has 284 meters, or roughly 312 yards. It recommends a size. Now this is interesting. This is the first time I'm seeing knitting needle sizes given in not millimeters. It says USA 10 or Euro 6. Cold wash with hands. Dry flat in the shade. Do not bleach. Low iron. Dry clean with some polyamides. Oh, do not tumble dry. The initial instructions are in another language, so I was trying to decipher them, but then I realized there was English. So yeah, it's from Feza Yarns, and this is color number 606. Don't know if this company still exists or if this color still exists. Looks like you've got some, looks like there's a lot of different materials here. I'm gonna unwind it just for, oh my. Look, some of this is just so gorgeous. I am definitely thinking cowl, a nice fall themed cowl for sure. I will wrap that up later. I will also turn off my phone. Alright, the next thing I picked up is this wonderful mystery yarn. And it's kind of tweedy. And the reason I picked it up, because I felt like it would go perfectly with the tweed yarn that I picked up already. And when I fished it out of my stash, boom, look at that. It's like they were made for each other, y'all. They feel very similar. They're both wonderful tweeds. And I just need to figure out what the heck I'm making now. They're about the same weight, which this says it's a fine 2. Yeah, I would say DK Sport. This one's a tiny bit thicker, but they'll still work just fine together. I cannot wait to make something nice and tweedy. And then the last yarn I bought comes from Southwest Trading Company. And this is their bamboo. It is 100% bamboo yarn. And this is color 521 Tequila. Now the interesting about this is there's no other information. It does not say how to wash it. It does not say how to dry it. And it does not say what kind of needles to use. It does say that it is 100 grams or 250 yards. And then next to that, it says 5 stitches or 8 rows equals 1 inch. But again, it doesn't say what size needles. So that's pretty thin. I got 3 balls of this. And I thought I actually already had this color because I recognized the label. Turns out it's a different color, but this has enough of the same colors that I think those might work well together. Let me put another orange on the other side. Now, I only have 2 of these, but that means I have 5 of these things total, which means I have almost 1,300 yards of this. No idea what I'm making. Maybe a shirt. Can you make a shirt out of bamboo? I don't know. And then they had books. This did not have a tag. And I'm feeling a little bit guilty because the cashier, oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah, there was one more yarn. I love this yarn in Graybeard. I think I already have it's just a good thing to have in your stash. Anyway, so this is called the Essential Guide to Color Knitting. It's different techniques. And I was just like, wow, I don't know if you can tell, but that's a big book. She sold it to me for 25 cents, y'all. And that is a steal because my husband found this on the inside. Usually sells for 30 bucks. So, I was originally feeling down because I had spent more money than I meant to. But considering, what the heck is on my arm? I don't know what that is. Anyway, today is Tuesday, so I hope you will join me tomorrow for What You Working on Wednesday. Until then, my Merrymakers, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share with your friends, and make what makes you merry. Ciao.